When writing, there's a helpful guideline often called the golden rule for paragraphs. This rule reminds us to start a new paragraph every time something changes in your story or writing. This change could be in time, place, character, or when a new person speaks. Following this rule makes your writing easier to follow and more enjoyable to read. One of the most common reasons to start a new paragraph is when the time in your story changes. For example, if you're writing about something that happened yesterday and then move to what's happening today, you should start a new paragraph. This helps the reader know that the timeline has shifted, and it keeps the flow of your story clear. Without starting a new paragraph, it could get confusing when one event ends and another begins. Similarly, when your writing moves to a different place, it's time to start a new paragraph. If you're writing a story where your characters are in a classroom and then they move to a park, you should begin a new paragraph when the setting changes. This lets the reader know that something new is happening in a different location, which makes your story more structured and easier to picture. You should also start a new paragraph when you introduce a new person or start talking about someone different. For example, if you're writing about two friends and you've been describing what one friend is doing, then you should start a new paragraph when you shift to talking about the other friend. This makes it clear that the focus has changed to a different character. It keeps the story from getting jumbled and helps the reader follow along with who's doing what. Finally, when someone new speaks in a dialogue, it's important to begin a new paragraph. This is a key rule in storytelling because it helps separate the different voices. If two characters are having a conversation, you should start a new paragraph each time a different person talks. This makes it much easier for the reader to tell who is speaking, and it avoids any confusion in the dialogue. By following the golden rule for paragraphs, you'll make your writing much clearer and more enjoyable to read. These paragraph breaks give your reader natural pauses, making it easier to understand changes in time, place, characters, and conversation.